Hi. Okay, so I haven't posted the first one, and I just realized that it has been a month, and so I decided that perhaps I would go ahead and do this real quickly and then post both of them, and then maybe try to start to do it on a regular basis if possible. So my name is Sarah again, and I started the MetaFast program about a month ago, and at the time I started at 220 pounds. I'm currently at 202, and I just want to talk about some of the things that have changed over the last month. The first thing that I noticed right away is my digestion and my stomach started to feel a whole lot better, and so like bowel movements changed, everything changed. I started drinking more water. My skin started to look a lot clearer. I started to have some breakouts while I was going through the detox phase. And it really was like a detox phase, which I'm a recovering addict. And so I have gone through some pretty heavy detox situations, and it was very, very similar. I was waking up at 4 a.m., not exactly knowing why I was awake or what was going on, and not hungry, but totally restless. So that passed pretty fast, and I have to say that I haven't been perfect at MetaFast. I've had a couple of days that I've slipped up, and then just tried to get right back on track, not beat myself up over the whole thing, but it can be very difficult because I really, really, really realized how tied to my stress level, and especially my anxiety with my children, food is tied to that. So when I get angry with them or I get frustrated with them, my first reaction is to want to eat. And I've had a really hard time retraining myself with that. So this last time that I slipped up and I ate not a whole, but like half a pizza basically, and some ice cream and some M&Ms and something else. Not only did I have the worst stomach and bloating and just feeling really bad for the whole next day, but I had a hard time sleeping that night, and I really realized I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to stay on this diet, and I want to get to my goals. My first goal is to get under 200 pounds, and so when I weighed myself on Tuesday, today's Thursday, I was hoping to make that first goal, and I didn't, and it really kind of, struck me that there was a reason why I'm doing this. I'd also gone out and hiked with my kids for about, 2 days in a row. We had beautiful weather up here in Northern California, and a lot of people were out in the park, and I'm super lucky to live in one of the most wonderful, beautiful places in Northern California. I live in Chico, California, and we are home to one of the largest municipal parks, and we have beautiful hiking, and I took my kids up there for pretty much their first time, because I have a 5 and a 7-year-old, and as long as they have been around, I have had this extra weight, and I just have not done the things outside that I grew up doing with them, and that's another one of the reasons why I'm really doing this. And I think I overexerted myself because I have a broken ankle from years past that has healed fairly well and wasn't giving me a whole lot of pain, and I have been limping for like the last 5 days because of it. So I'm going to go a little slower on the exercise and try not to push myself, but it was really good to get out and to feel myself and my body again. And I just want to encourage anybody who's thinking about making a change in their diet, or going on a program like this, talk with your friends, talk with your family, talk with your doctor, but really sit down and ask yourself, what is it that I want to get out of this, and why am I doing this? Make that list, because this week I've gone back to that list that I made following this weekend about why I'm doing this, and more often than not, when those feelings come up and I want to eat, I've decided I'm going to journal instead, it's not always really easy to sit down and like pick up a pen and paper and start writing about what I'm feeling about, or, sometimes I can't even access those feelings. But it's better than putting something that's not healthy in my mouth, and then in the long run feeling worse about myself. So I will post this, and I'm going to post the other one, and I'm hoping to get better at this blogging thing as I go. But I really do want to track my success at this and even my failures at this, because, we're all human, and that's, success and failures is what makes that. And I also just wanted to say my heart goes out to everybody in Brussels. This has been the news topic of the week, and it's just very difficult for me to fathom what they may be going through. I am blessed to live in a, what I feel is a safe space, and I just, this world is crazy, so hug somebody that you love, and don't wait to say the things you need to say, and tell them you love them every day. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.